Y'all know before you ask my for life is out there. Hope you guys having a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe to that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Now it appears that Cory has made bail. He probably didn't put his money in other places. You know how these individuals like to do. Don't have nothing in their name. You know, they be putting in their mama name or whoever name and then trying to claim that they're broke or whatever the case may be. But I still say, why would you publicly want that shit to even be something that people know of in terms of, checking into that shit? Because if you're being investigated, you don't want nobody knowing the type of moves that you make. And having a public defender, I don't care if your ass was gonna get out and make bail. That shit's still crazy. Let's get right into it.
So previously, I reported that Cory was set to appear in court on the 21st, but due to inclement weather in Houston, he actually appeared in court yesterday on the 23rd. So now, according to court documents, it appears that Cory may have asked for a lower bond. It states, at Thursday morning's court appearance, his attorney asked the judge to lower his bonds. The judge denied the request and kept the bonds at $100,000 on each charge after prosecutors argued that Pritchett posed a flight risk, which just means they're afraid that he's gonna run and not return back to court. So now also more paperwork filed that Cory is appointed a public defender after Cory has been marked as being indigent.
Now, at the end of the day, if you got money, I don't care if you got other accounts and other people's names or whatever the case may be, and this is all alleged. Why would you even want to risk having a public defender in this predicament or circumstance? You got to be out of your mind. You could have said that my mama got me a lawyer or my daddy got me a lawyer. I wouldn't just be sitting there just like, let me just get a public defender and hope for the best. Like, that's craziness. But like I said, even if you bond out, remember, this is still an open investigation case. He still has to go to trial for this, and it's not going to just go away. It's not something that you're just going to see vanish in thin air. He still should have never put himself in that predicament. Ever since Carmen separated from him, he been crashing out, hasn't been the same. So if you allow yourself to be emotionally unstable, to be emotionally just, erratic, you're going to put yourself in a predicament. You knew damn well them girls, they were saying you up. Why the hell would you even want them back in your car, in your vehicle? These are things you got to think about.
Which just means he qualifies to have this public defender because he doesn't have the money to pay for an actual lawyer. Now, Cory's next court date is on April 9th. Cory and his lawyer asked the court to appoint an investigator on the case. Now, this just means that Cory won't have to pay for it and the courts will pay. Says, came on to be considered the motion for appointment of investigator for defendant Cory Pritchett.
Now you want an investigator to investigate your claims. But instead, you still have a public defender instead of a lawyer. A certified lawyer. Somebody who specializes in defending their clients, that has notoriety, accolades, a background. At the end of the day, man, I'm telling you, he be claiming that he can see shit, but I don't know. With those 4 eyes, I'm unsure. Maybe he's just seeing double instead of seeing the truth. So there's a lot of aspects that you got to look into in this situation. Now, good thing is he gonna make, you make bond, you know what I mean, you make bail. You still got an ankle monitor. You violate that, you do something stupid, they're gonna add on more charges. So you just got to be very, very cautious. And if you are innocent indeed, then if you can make bail, you need to get a freaking lawyer so you can have a fighting chance. At the end of the day, you don't want to be in a predicament where you're just trying to base it off some TikTok stories. It ain't gonna happen.
In these cases. Upon consideration of the motion and argument of the counsel, it has hereby been granted. The court hereby authorizes defense counsel Neil to secure a private investigator services for the defendant in order to assist the defendant's counsel in representing the defendant in their case. So here they're just stating that they're granting $3,600 for the payment of this private investigator. So definitely a smart move for them to ask for an investigator and to get the courts to pay for it. Now, Cory is claiming he did not do this and he gave his full side of the story on those TikTok videos. So maybe there's something there where Cory could possibly get this case dismissed. So now in the middle of recording this video, I did get news that Cory has officially made bond and he has been released from jail. Now, if you guys remember back to those bond conditions that I told you guys in a previous video, that Cory will be on an ankle monitor and cannot leave Harris County unless he get it approved by the courts. He also had to give up his passport, so he's unable to travel out of the country.
Yeah, due to the fact that the court deems him as a flight risk that he's willing to escape. Maybe he got that one-way ticket to Dubai. So, I don't know. It's still on a basic level getting an investigator, like 3,200 some dollars. Like, that's not even a lot, to be honest with you, especially for the amount of money that Cory claims that he has and other accounts. You mean to tell me you can't get a certified lawyer to get your ass off? Like, huh. See, this is when it gets embarrassing. This is when people try to, you know, make excuses for people. But end of the day, remember, you make the bed, you lay in it. Now, even if you are innocent, you ain't giving yourself a good chance. You're allowing yourself to fall down in this predicament because you're not giving yourself the proper resources. But that's just crazy. Having that one-way ticket and leaving, though, instead of pleading your case, kind of made you disappear like a fool. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Do you believe that he got money in other accounts and this is all a facade? To have a public defender and have the courts hire an investigator instead of him actually spending money on a good lawyer to make sure that you're not going to be in any type of situation where you got to take a plea deal. Let me know what you guys think. And I'm up out this month.